Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Grzegorz from Lookout Spiele.
Hi Martin, nice to meet you.
Yes. Looking at Neom, a game by Paul Sansati.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
This is a prototype, as you can tell from the tape on the box and the non-final components here. But hopefully you can tell us what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Neom is a city building game in a futuristic setup. We're building a futuristic city. Neom actually is a project that is going on, I believe, in Africa or somewhere, where there are buildings, something like that, where it is focused on new ways of powering a city and stuff like that. Although we just theme the game in this because it's a futuristic setup. What we have here is a lot of tiles in 3 different sets, which represent a sort of era for the game. Okay. We've traveled further up in the future, building more complex structures of 5 different types. Like commercial buildings, which give me money, residential areas that provide victory points. Of course, you need residential areas in the city, otherwise you even
workers.
Exactly. You even get negative points here if you don't have some. And industrial buildings, of course, to have jobs for the guys and produce other resources, and buildings that protect you from disaster, because in each era there will happen one disaster where players have to pay money for their tiles that they have placed. And how does it work? We draft those tiles, so 7 Wonders style. We get some on hand, we choose one and pass the rest to the next guy. Okay. Sometimes we have to pay a building cost. It might be money, it might be resources, and we can buy resources from other players as known from 7 Wonders, for instance. But we also can have resource tiles ourselves in our city. As you suspect by seeing the roads, we do have to connect roads, so we just can't place tiles where we want. And the tiles have always to be placed in a proper orientation. I can't place a tile the way around. After 3 eras, we get victory points for basically basic stuff like you have to have an energy source. So there are tiles that have an energy symbol, so you have to provide power to your city. You have to have residential areas or you lose points. Okay. You get off the points printed on the tiles, and you get points for resources that your town has access to. Okay. So it's also and there is a resource tree, so basic resources are needed for more complex resources, for even more complex resources. And basically, these are then prerequisites to place those other tiles. Where, for the more complex the resource, the more victory points you of course get. And after 3 such eras where we draft, I believe it was 6 or 7 tiles per era, it's over. There are also some final victory point tiles called cornerstones, which I can sort of the wonders or comparable to the wonders, which we also draft at the beginning of the game. Right. And then we decide when we want to play them instead of a tile. And of course, there is always the option to just discard a tile to get more money. What is already known from other games, but in a complete now in a 2-dimensional setup and
Okay. Player count?
2 to 6, maybe. We will only do 2 to 5. We don't know yet. It depends on on how many punch boards there may be in the box.
Right. Okay.
Still figuring out.
All right. Yes. Details to go, but thank you for the basics of Neom. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.